Hello viewers, Sriram here. This is from ShriLearning and we have an Agile success story. Oh, Agile, what is this? Because in the year 2017 or 18 time when Agile discussion started getting a little more warm when PMBOK 6th edition came. PMBOK 6th edition came in and it holds some sort of Agile here and there. It has a content, but people don't talk much about it. By the time also we have a course called PMI-ACP. It was, people are there, fine, not much. But in 2020, Agile discussion started a little more warmer. And 2021, PMP said, guys, we have 50% adaptive nature. Ooh, picked up. Now, PMI-ACP started picking up heavily. The reason is PMP has 50% adaptive nature, whereas PMI-ACP 100% agile. So you will talk about Scrum, Kanban, lean management, how to be very efficient team, agile team. So now comes an interesting certificate of PMI-ACP, high in demand in the market. That is got by Sandeep. Sandeep in front of us who got recently. Congratulations, Sandeep.
Thank you, Sriram. Thank you very much.
Great, man. He's agile guy now. Agile guy. Let's get to the certificate. Here it goes. AVP at Wells Fargo. He's a top star, agile star. Okay, 10th of July, he got certified and we're going to listen to his story, how things went on. A lot of interesting stuff going to come. I have said this in another interview also. I like this violet or blue of PMI because this is how I got my PMP certificate color. So you have that olden days color on your mind all the time. Even though orange looks good, but somehow this color is attached with me for the certificate what I first got. So Sandeep, exciting, great. So you feel good?
ACP has raised his bar.
I'll come there. How big the bar we'll see. Tell me, how this Agile thought came to you? Why you want to go Agile certificate?
Yeah, it was like many twists with this journey. Like it started in March, early March. I took one of the courses from, enrolled for one of the courses in ShriLearning. Then midway, I was affected with COVID, so I was not able to concentrate much on that. So meanwhile, I gave one more test, the quiz for ACP. So which I got selected and I got into ACP course from ShriLarning itself. So later, I'm like, during PMP course when I was taking, so Agile was playing pretty much 50% of the subject.
Right.
So till now I was in the mood like Scrum itself is an Agile.
Yeah.
I didn't know the depth and the breadth of Agile world. So after going through the course, so I'm like PMP course, it was like interesting. And my organization also transforming from transforming to Agile world itself, like organization changes. So why not taking this course will be a benefit. So I thought it will be good and jumped into this one.
Nice. It's a clever jump, huh? What happened is I'm seeing PMP is talking good amount of leadership plus Agile. But again, some of them want to know what is Agile full depth. If a full depth somebody want to learn, I think ACP is the best certificate in the market, right?
Yes.
Even though I hold a Scrum certificate, Scrum is good, very good. If you're a team player, your circle is so small, small circle in corporate, Scrum is a really good one. But if your circle is a little bigger, you have to think a little bigger. That too, you are a AVP, right?
Yes.
They'll drill you with the questions.
Not really, but okay. I am leading a team here, so it makes sense to be in this world and get knowledge on these terms.
Right. So, you know what, Sandeep? Now people are learning ACP, and then they're also trying to get into advanced level that is called scaled agile. So it is becoming like what is it? In the mobile, if you buy, they put $100 and 100 rupees and top up 110, 120. Topping up is happening. But point is, whatever you learn, I will ask you to implement it. If you learn ACP, next 4 or 5 months, you should focus only on implementing it. How to implement it effectively. right? That's what you have to do. Fantastic. Great. So let's talk about your preparation model. So classes and your books, how things went on.
So I completed the course from ShriLearning. Then after that, I did not touch the daily random questions that time. Later on, when I started with Scrum Guide. Then I completed that one within 2 days. Then after that, I went with Practice Guide, Agile Practice Guide. I completed in that in 2 days of time. Then I went with My Griffith. I wanted to complete the syllabus. Then I wanted to see my knowledge, where I stand. So, but daily questions were answered. Daily status questions were answered by me. But it did not give me that essence, like where I stand. So I completed the entire My Griffith book, and I started taking the chapter-wise tests. I stood around 65 to 70% there. The average score was around 70.
Very good.
Then I started, I'm like, okay, now I have some basics. I need to brush up the topics which I don't know. Let's start with the test. That's what my mindset told. I started taking up mocks for the first time. I mean, like, there were 40 questions, the weekly mocks, right? So that one, it was like 65%.
Right.
So it was overall subject wise.
This is on Sunday.
Yes, Sunday mocks.
Sunday Agile exam. Okay, very good. Very good.
I took 3 tests, and the consistency was 65.
That's good score.
Then after that, I gave one mock, full mock from ShriLearning, which I stood 77. Okay. I thought I'm ready for the exam, and I booked the date.
Very good.
Then comes the twist. I started taking prepcast mocks, the full mocks, which started with 63%. Then there were new words. I don't know where they have come from, but there were some new words. I was writing down those terms, and using Google Assistant, I was able to get the concept then and there itself. So I was able to relate, not after the exam, like then and there. If I don't know,
right.
The first time was not the time-based exam; it was learning time. The second time when I took, it was time-based. So that time I did not use this kind of strategy. I thought I'll take. By the time I completed the ShriLearning mock, I was able to cope up with the speed. I mean, like, my reading capability was good. So I thought I should learn the concepts more. So as and when I read the questions, I get new concepts, like not new concepts, but what is the concept related to and how it is related to our Agile world. So that's how I started writing down, and I prepared my own notes, which helped me in the last day. So
nice.
And the last prepcast, it was like very tough, and it pulled me down to 55. The last day. Then I started, okay, fine, no more marks. Let's concentrate on what I have and what I know. I brushed up all the things. Then, okay, I was confident, like I can clear the exam. I was guided by one of my friends, Samir. So he also took the exam. We both were preparing. So he took the exam. He said, like, the questions were not that tough as prepcast, because it was holding the 3 to 4 lines of question itself. But in ACP exam, I did not see 3 to 4 lines. It was average of 2 lines.
2 lines only. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the exam, I was able to eliminate 2 answers easily, very easily. And there was bit conflict with only 2 of the options, which I can, I mean, like, if the concepts are strong, then I can eliminate that one also. So that's how it worked on. So.
Nice. Good to know. Good. So I generally tell people that ACP exams will be most of scenario-based questions. They won't ask direct question, but scenario also, they won't go so deep. A moderate level scenario. A person coming from PMP background will feel it's okay. It's a doable. A person coming from Scrum certified person, for them it is pretty tough. Okay, that's how it will be. That's how it will be. Good. So last few days, how was it? Last 4 or 5 days, what kind of preparation you did?
Last 2 days, I did not sleep. I mean, like, it was not, I don't want to sleep. I did not get sleep. Even in the night, I was like running till 2:30. I was reading only the concepts, not the books. Actually, what I prepared the notes. It helped me. The 12 principles were the ECO. It was very easy. I mean, like, it was very helpful in the last moment.
Yeah, good. How could the 12 principles help you? In the sense, is it the essence in the exam?
So all the questions were related completely to the 12 principles. If you are really, I mean, like, good at those principles, understand what they mean, you'll really easily crack the exam.
We have some writing habits in the classes.
Yes, yes.
Are you part of that community?
Not really. I started initially, but I lost my pace. But I was reading, keep on reading. That's how my reading capacity or reading capability got increased. I was good at timing. So I was listing down like the glossary, like practice guide to glossary. I thought I will have that benefit at the end of the course. So I just did down. It was really helpful.
So the main is Mike Griffith book. You went through the Mike Griffith book very carefully, practice questions, and went for the exam. Now, exam is a center-based?
Yes, it is.
Okay, why you went center-based?
I don't want to take chance. The day before my inverter got, it was making some sounds, low battery.
It gave a warning. It gave a warning for you guys. Be careful.
So after, when I was in exam center, so my wife told, like, it was alarming. Good that you have chosen center based.
So now tell about the center. What kind of security they do? PMP, we know a lot of security. What about ACP?
ACP is the same thing. Whatever I have seen in the video, or whatever it is for PMP, I believe it's the same way. The PSN,
take your specs. They'll check it. Collar, sleeves, scanning.
They don't touch. They don't touch us, but we have to put our hands.
I used to tell that, right? Inside the exam room, only your brain and dress allowed. The rest all to be removed out. Ornaments. Some people come with the jeweler shop. The jeweler shop should be all removed out, and nothing is allowed to get inside. Okay, great. So now tell about the exam. Exam is 100 and how many questions?
120, 180 minutes.
120 because you want to say 180 because you are spoiled by PMP. Okay. 120 questions, 3 hours exams, no break. Is that right?
No break, yeah.
No break, okay.
Break is optional.
Optional. But if you do at home, no break.
Okay.
Right? If you do it, in center, you can put your hands, they will come and you will go out. Yes, in home, there is no offered break. I think PMI has to take care of this also. A person sitting 3 hours continuous is strenuous, painful. They should give break. Yeah, they should give break by 90 minutes somewhere. I think PMI has to think about it. Now, coming back, how do you do the time management for the exam?
I thought I'll take break at 90 minutes. And when I started taking questions for the first 10 questions, it was really tough for me. Getting into that mode and getting aligned with the question paper, like, it was really tough for first 10, 15 questions. Then I was into that mode and I was able to do the questions well. Half the time, half the questions are done.
Okay.
So it was on par. Like, I started like 1 question, 1 minute. That's what my agenda was, so that I can have the time to review. I just marked 2 or 3 questions, but marking doesn't serve that much, I believe. It was like only 2 options elimination out of 4, so which were very close. So it was easy for me to get that one. I did not mark many questions there, so it was easy for me to get through this. But at the last moment, it was like India-Pakistan match only. I did not keep check on the time, but the time was running. The questions were left out, or maybe 20 questions, 10 minutes. So I started. Okay, I should have check on the time a bit early. I thought that, and I started reading quickly. Since the questions were one-liner at the end, not really for everyone, but I could clear that.
Okay, it's your day. It's
Yes.
your day. So, which simulator mapped with your preparation? You said Prepcast is slightly heavy. So,
yes. It's more or like matching to ShriLearning mocks. I mean, like ShriLearning mock is like not straightforward, not twisted, somewhere in between that. Prepcast is totally twisted.
Oh, okay.
You have to think 2-3 ways to hit the right answer.
That is not needed, I believe, in the main exam. Okay.
So I thought like it helped me to think 2 or 3 directions when taking Prepcast. But ShriLearning, it was like on par with the current, I mean, like the exam
model. Very good. Got it. So how is it on the planning or, sorry, how is it on the velocity side questions or math questions? Are they going deep?
There was one graph thing, and there were no calculation based questions.
Okay.
No calculation questions, but there was one graph. But if I mean, like velocity based questions, there were only 2, I believe, 2 or 3, not more than that.
All simple calculation.
Yes, all simple. I mean, like you don't have to do the math. You can just
visible.
Yes.
See that and give. Yes. Okay, that's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Which area you found in Agile exams? You need little more focus and read well.
Stakeholder engagement.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3, yeah.
Oh, they're drilling down.
Yes, by the time I started ACP course, I completed this stakeholder engagement in PMP.
Okay, there you did.
Okay. That time also I was lagging there itself in the stakeholder management. I was a bit lagging there. So I thought I'll be improving this in here, but it was on target.
Stakeholder is not easy, man. It's always tough. Not only you, it's very vast, right? See, stakeholder is a word, one word, but imagine the area it covers. It will talk about a vendor, it will talk about your team members, it will talk about sponsor. They will coin a word somewhere, they'll twist it. You cannot see this guy is talking about our team member outside, right? It's a kind of it's tough only. It's tough only, not easy. Even for communication management, there is a chapter. Okay, many will think it's the communication, right? Many will get less mark in communication. That's how it is. That's how it is. Super. So now, if you want to give some points for the people preparing ACP, PMI-ACP, what do you want to say? Preparation.
Not doing Agile, so you have to be Agile. That's it. Wow. You have to prepare your mindset around those 12 principles.
You become an Agile coach now. You're telling not doing Agile, being Agile. Huh?
I mean, like if you tend to think on those lines, then you can answer the questions really easy. So
I agree with you. In the class also, I'm keep telling that more than doing, being is very important. Doing is fine. I'm not saying no. You have to do a sprint events and ceremonies. These all, but before that, are you mentally ready for it? Right. I think exam is testing that part heavily than the.
Yes, it's like concept oriented, not book reading.
That's right. Very good. Super. So now you have to go and implement in a corporate. Did you share in a corporate? You did it. You completed?
No, not yet. After I get certificate, I I did not see the certificate on the day I wrote exam. It was on Saturday. Sunday I did not see, and in the evening I believe I saw that. But
now it's in LinkedIn. I'm sure already your company people started, hey, this guy doing something. Nice. Go ahead and apply it. Agile is one of the good thing. You don't need a so formal structure to apply. you can just like start applying the mindset and the way you interact with people, a lot can change. Super. Great. Thanks, Sandeep, for
Thank you, Sriram.
coming up here.
Thanks for your support and your guidance.
Nice to know. Nice to know. So first of all, thanks for the trust to coming up here and doing course with us, PMP and then ACP. You said something, Sriram, one certificate I'll get from you. Huh? I won't leave you.
Yeah, many more to come.
Many more to come. Huh? Okay, all the best. Do well. And again, so I always tell that apply it and win more. That's very important. Learning is one portion. So getting this paper is okay, interesting. But what you're going to do with that? Getting driver license is fine. Are you going to drive the car? So that's the message. So start applying it. There you win. That will be the happiness for us. When we see someone win in the corporate, that makes more joy. Right? That's very important.
Sure.
Superb. And viewers, thanks all for watching this video. I'm sure you're also excited. Agile is trending in the market, and either do certificate or not, but first learn Agile. Certificate can be second part also, but first thing, learn Agile. Going forward, any corporate, there'll be some word Agile here and there. So better to have the knowledge, right? Let's all wish Sandeep congratulations for his great success. Keep achieving. All the best.